Hey guys, it's me, Dollar Jennifer with What Sold Sunday. I wasn't lazy this week, so I decided to do what sold today. And I'm not going to be interacting a lot with the audience. I do these mostly live because I don't feel like editing them, to be honest. So just going to go through my sales. It's actually been like 3 weeks. 1 week was horrible. I had like nothing going on. And I had some sales today, which are not included. It'll be included in the next one with closet clear out. So yeah, I'm just going to get into my sales. I'm in a different location. I am reorganizing my whole house right now with the help of my friend Kyla, and we're getting it done. This is actually usually where I photograph my clothes. You can see I've got a fun shirt up there. So this is actually going to be my photographing room. And then we're calling the other room, which is my office, the warehouse. So yeah, it's a work in progress, but we're making some progress. So I'm happy about that. So let's get into our sales. I'm going to share a screen as per usual. And hopefully I can do this the right way. It's going to start all the way down here. So our first sale is this Star Wars shirt, Mighty Vader graphic t-shirt. It sold for $5. I ended up making $11.32 on it, and it took about 5.5 months to sell. I was pretty happy with that. It was a really cool, like neon graphic. So that's a fun one. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's see. Next. The sale is these cute cat lady box travel bottles, like for shampoo and stuff. The one was purple, one was orange. They sold for $8. I think I got sent an offer. I made $5 on them, and I had them listed for a really long time. So I was really happy to just see them go. And these sales were from the end of February. Our next sale is something I was also really happy to see go. It was this Sadie and Sage faux suede embroidered skirt, size large. I actually got a $15 offer like a really long time ago, and I was like, no, it's worth more than that. And then finally, I just accepted it. This time around, I ended up making $11.07, and it took like a year to sell. So obviously, I'm trying to get into the mindset where if I'm making a lot of money, or money in general, I really just need to let things go a little bit faster, because quantity over not quality, but quantity is where I think my money lies the most versus something else. So it's gone now. And I'm sorry if you hear children, because I have new neighbors and there's a lot of children, like a lot. And they've been here for a day. So this is a really cool find. I actually found this at a regular Goodwill. It was a retro Space Mountain Disney Parks t-shirt. It was new with like stickers on it. It had like the size sticker still. And it was, as we like to say, crispy. It actually sold for $26, which I was super happy about. I ended up making $15.73, and it sold within a couple weeks. So I definitely think like these kind of retro Disney park shirts, I would definitely be on the lookout for them, as long as you can get them for cheap enough. I did pay up for that. Let me see. I did pay $3.35 for it, which, as you know, that's a lot for me. I do tend to only have pins prices, which are usually under $1. So, but it was still a good pickup, and I would definitely pick it up again. I don't know if I would pick it up used, but I would definitely pick it up if it was like brand new. And let's see. Our next sale were these kids, Keen Big Kids Newport H2 sandal shoes, size 3. I sold them for $20 on an offer, and I ended up making $15.39 on them. They did take 6.5 months to sell. I did list them though, like kind of at the end of the time when people would be wearing them. So I'm not surprised they sat. I am happy with the $20 that I got for them though. They're really in really good condition. I did clean them up some. They had mud on them, but after cleaning them, they looked like almost brand new. Our next sale, we're going to be doing this a lot, guys, was this August silk emerald green 3/4 sleeve shirt, size extra large. It was new with tags. It came in one of my Goodwill blue boxes. I did sell it for $20. I ended up making $14.66 on it, and it took about 5 months to sell. Not the best, but not the worst. Like just this one sale pretty much covered the cost of the box, and I've sold some other things from the box. So the Goodwill blue boxes, which I think it's called like the thrifty box now, I've definitely done really well with those versus the thread up nightmare. Although I do have a thread up sale in here, surprisingly enough. Our next sale was actually from a I think it was a blue box as well, if I remember correctly. It was a Forever 21 floral lace crop top. It was new with tags, size large. It sold for $9. I was about to take it to buy sell trade, so it is what it is. I made $4.80. It took 10 months to sell. Would I pick it up again? There's a possibility because I'm weird like that. But yeah, just because it was new with tags and it would be easy to take to buy sell trade, but I don't know. I don't know if I would list it again. Our next sale was actually Kate Spade pink and red wallet, fold over wallet. It did have a lot of flaws and they were all in the listing. It did have some wear on the edges and stuff like that. The inside, I think, was a little worn too, if I remember correctly. Had some scratches and whatnot. Someone sent me an offer for 15. I just wanted to get rid of it. I had it for a really long time, so I accepted. I made $11.16. It took 1 year and 2 months to sell. So I was like, see ya. We didn't want to be ya. Got rid of that. ASAP. Our next sale was this pink Victoria's Secret Y-back strap bikini top, size medium. Again, I was trying to get some sales at this point. It was a really slow time at the beginning of March. So I accepted a $10 offer. I made $6.51. It took 8 months to sell. So I was not sad about seeing it go, but I would have liked a little bit more than 10. It's fine though. It was really cute. It was very bright, and then it had this like interesting back to it. So $10 out the door. Sometimes if I really want sales, I let it go for cheaper. Just have to catch me at the right time. Next sale was actually something I'm super excited about. They are these IMG Astrid Pants, black with hot pink stripes, size medium. Ooh, choking on your own words. These finally sold for $60. I've had 1.5 million likers on these, and I've relisted them, I think, at least twice. They took 9 months to sell. I would probably pick them up again though. I made $44.37 on them. So that was an amazing pickup, and I was really happy with it. The end result, not the 1 million likers that didn't buy it, but I don't even know. I think, did someone make me an offer? No, I sent out an offer for 60 with discounted shipping. So someone finally accepted an offer, basically. Next was just a yoga towel. Nothing super fantastic. I had it listed for a while. It sold for $11. Didn't really make anything on it. It was yeah, it's just a yoga towel. But my next sale, I was really happy about too because it's been sitting on my table for forever. It was a giant box of craft fabrics and sewing notions, and some were vintage. Like a lot of this is from my mom. And then there was fabrics that I had bought for like stuff I was gonna do, and then I just didn't do it. So there was all sorts of stuff in here. Like new stuff, old stuff. Yeah. There was like fabrics from the 90s, like this crazy 90s print here. I think it was like from a costume or something I did when I was younger. I don't even know. But it sold for $30. I ended up making about $12 on it, and I have had it listed for a really long time. So I was happy to see the box go. It's like, peace out, box. And there ended up, I think, being something in the box that she'd been looking for and couldn't find anywhere. So actually worked out really well for everybody. So I have been doing a lot of swimwear. So our next sale was another Victoria's Secret, the teeny triangle bikini top, size large, kind of looked like paint splattery. It sold for $16. I am making $10.01. And it took 9 months to sell as well. I do pick up and I do list swimwear all year round. I think like I had a run of swim sales the last month or so because I think people were preparing for spring break. I went on a cruise in February, so I needed some stuff at that point as well. So it is what it is. It sells year round. People vacation year round. There are places that are hot year round. Next sale was a brand called Mine, and it was like kind of a fancy looking tag, and it was 100% linen. It was a button down long sleeve shirt with contrast cuffs on the sleeves, and it was a size large men's. Someone made me an offer. We went back and forth actually, but I finally accepted $18. I ended up making $13.65. It sold within like a couple months of listing it, like 1 to 2 months. It was from one of the fill a bag sales, and I just hadn't listed it until recently. So I was okay with letting it go for a little bit cheaper because I didn't have a lot of cost into it. And then because you really never know what people are looking for at what time of year, I sold a line J. Crew lamb's wool green tweed skirt, size 8, for $30. And it actually went to someone in Florida. So you just never know who's looking for what. I ended up making $23.25 on it, and it took about 1.5 months to sell. So that was, I have a few wool skirts that are sitting, but I do feel like they do sell, or they have people that are looking for them, like for work or whatnot. So I will usually pick them up, especially if they're cheap enough. I'm not going to pay like $6, $7 for one, but if it's cheap enough, I'll pick it up. Let's see. Our next sale is actually a full price sale. And it was these Nike dry fit black running athletic shorts, size large. And they're the ones that have like the built-in underwears. They sold full price for $28. That's little underwears. So I was super happy with that. I do have a bunch of women's ones available as well. I feel like maybe one of those sold, but I don't remember. Anyway, it sold for $28. I ended up making $21.61 on these shorts, and they sold in a month. So the Nike Dry Fit, like running stuff, stuff like I'm gonna pick them up, especially if they're at the bins, because there are people that are looking for them, and they've done pretty well for me so far. Now my next sale is like one of my favorites ever because y'all have seen me wear this in a video or two in my fancy videos. I sold the Antonio Milani feather bow wide brim hat, derby hat, for $65. And this was on an offer. I had it listed, I think at this point for $75. I've relisted it a couple times. Someone sent me a $65 offer and I said, absolutely. I ended up making $51.09 on this hat in 8 months. I will always pick up these types of hats, especially at the bins, because they're awesome and you can make some good money with them. So I am not mad about that hat. I love it. It's so cute. If you want to see me wearing it, you can check out my one of my real videos when I look fancy. Our next sale is not anything super spectacular, but it's a bread and butter for me graphic t-shirt. And I think I picked this up at the Humane Society thrift, but it says, Dad letting kids get away with things Mom never would. Size large. It sold for $10 on an offer, and I made $6.95 on it, and it sold within a couple weeks. So that wasn't too bad of a sale. Pretty happy with it. I don't expect to get a ton, but sometimes graphic t-shirts I do get more than I expect. All right. Our next sale is actually something else that I'm trying to pick up a little bit of if I see it in good condition. It was this Terry cycling floral geometric design long sleeve shirt, had an asymmetrical neck zipper. It was a size extra large. It sold for $30 on an offer. I ended up making $23.27, and it sold within 2 months of listing. I do have some other bike stuff that's still available, but I think some of it didn't have tags. So it's hard for me to like gauge what actual size things are, like, because the biking stuff tends to be really tight because it's almost like skin tight when they want to be like aerodynamic. So I have it listed, but it's not sold yet. I think all of the pants, though, like the shorts that have like the padded crotch, I think all of those have sold pretty well for me. All right, our next sale is a big do because it's the first thing from my stupid thread box that I got a long time ago that sold. And I'm so happy because I feel like the rest of it I just throw in the trash at this point. But it was this BCBG Max Azria champagne black strappy dress, size 2. It sold for $40 on an offer. I ended up making $30.24, and it took 7 months to sell. I think I donated probably like a third of the box already because it was just crap. Just holes and just literally trash. So I was happy to finally have something sell, but it did take 7 months to sell one item from that thread box. So obviously that thread box is not my jam. I have been going to some regular thrift stores recently, and I have been getting some men's swim stuff. I sold the first one, and it's a Hurley Phantom board short, plaid multicolored, size 34. It sold for $22 on an offer. I ended up making $14.18, and it sold within 13 days of listing. I really feel like the really bright, like cool patterns are seem to be what get the most attention. And of course, I think size also has something to do with it too. 34 is a pretty good size. Some of the ones I have are a little bit smaller, but yeah, so that was a good sale. I was really happy about that. I knew those would sell well. And next, I sold an American Eagle mustard corduroy A-line skirt. It was a high rise, size 2. It sold for $22 on an offer, and I ended up making $14.88. Did take 8 months to sell. I think I picked this up at one of the buy sell trade sales that they did. I think it was Uptown Cheapskate, but I'm not 100%. So I was glad to see it go, because obviously it's been around for a while. The girl asked a lot of questions, but I actually looked at her history, and like that, her history is to ask a lot of questions and then buy stuff. So I answered all her questions. Even when she asked how many times it had been washed. Our next sale was this papagayo orange terry cloth sleeveless polo top, very 70s looking. It sold for $15 with a shipping discount. I am making $10 on it. Did take 9 months to sell. I probably would not pick it up again, but I thought it had a cool look to it, but not cool enough. Our next sale is actually an eBay sale. I know, guys, I made an eBay sale. It's amazing. I sold on a offer this Margaritaville perfect margarita mechanic shirt. It was new with tags. It did not sell for $39.99. It sold for $25, I think, plus shipping. I ended up making $22.85 on it though, but it did take 1 year and 2 months to sell. So there's that. I was happy to get rid of it, to be honest. I'd had it on eBay and Poshmark for a really long time. So it was cool though. Like the back embroidery graphic was really nice. Our next sale was actually a really good one. I picked this up when I was in Florida in October. I just listed it though because I was using it for online auctions and stuff. I just had a pile that I just never listed. It's TeePublic Rumble Roar, a Very Potter musical t-shirt, size large. This ended up selling for $17 with a shipping discount. I made $10.82 on it. And it sold within 2 days of listing it. And the person was super happy with it. She really loved it. So yay for that. It was a really cool shirt. I did sell a lot of graphic t-shirts as well recently. Our next sale is Disney. It was this really fun Tinkerbell. It was a Disney Store t-shirt. Tinkerbell V-neck aqua, size extra large. It also sold for $17 with a shipping discount. I ended up making $11.23 on it, and it sold within about 3 months of me listing it. It did get quite a bit of attention, but someone finally accepted an offer. Then I sent it. It's always a good time. Next is Torrid. It was new with tags. It was a Torrid junk food collab. NBA LA Clippers V-neck tee, size 1X. It sold for $23 with a shipping discount. I ended up making $15.77 on it, but it did take 8 months to sell. The girl was super excited about it, though. It was exactly what she was looking for. She's a fan. So that was good, a good sale, and I'm glad that she is happy with it. And I'm glad it's gone. So this next sale is actually from my thread up fabric, whatever it's called, the fabric box or whatever. It's the first thing that's sold from it. But it was a good sale. It was this Sean collection red black beaded halter dress, size small. It was really cute. It did have some issues with the beading. There was beading missing in a lot of different areas, which I put on the listing. And then it had a really high slit up the side. It did sell for $35 with a shipping discount. I ended up making $24.11, and it took about 2 months to sell. I was happy with that. I have another dress listed from that box that's been getting some attention as well. It's more of like a bridesmaid type dress, so we'll see if that sells or not. So I was happy though to get something sold from that box. Next is actually a pair of exciting LuLaRoe leggings. They have pretzels on them. They actually sold full price for $15, which I was shocked about. They were a TC, which is tall and curvy. And yeah, they sold for $15. I ended up making $12 on them. And they sold within about a week of me listing them, which I was shocked about. But I guess someone really wanted pretzel leggings. So there they go. They are all theirs now. And next. This is actually from my Thread Up Fun box. They are Spanx Retro Brief Underwear Body Shaping, black, size extra large. They were new with tags, and they sold for $25, which I think is full price. I had on there. Yeah, that was full price. And I ended up making $17.98. And it took a little less than 2 months to sell. So definitely Spanx stuff. I will always pick up. That I didn't, pick myself, but I would have picked it up anyway if I had seen it like at the bins or something. So even if I'd seen it at a regular thrift for like $1 or $2, I probably would have picked those up. New with tags, I will say. New with tags. The next sale was super sweet, and I really loved it. It was a really cute shirt. It was just a jersey shirt, but it was a future parrot head, Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville, size small. It was a kid's shirt. Someone came in and bought it for $20. They think I was on an offer because I think I had it listed for like $25 if I'm not mistaken. Jimmy Buffett stuff, Margaritaville stuff does usually pretty well for me. So anyway, I ended up making $15.42 on it. It sold in about 4 months of me listing it, which is great for a kid's shirt. And then the love note was super sweet. She said that her granddaughter is going to her first Jimmy Buffett concert in a couple of weeks, and they are super excited for her to wear it. So, and the front, and then it had the back was actually the back of the parrots. So that was pretty cool. So that was a fun one. I like little stories like that when they buy stuff like it. So that's super cute. And let's see. Our next sale was another Victoria's Secret swim. It's like the third one, I think, at least. It was a navy bikini bottom with gold metal bar details. It was size large. It sold for $15 with a shipping discount. So I only made $9.60. And it sold within 5 months of listing it. Like I said, I've had a run on swim stuff lately. I think because spring break is here. And our next sale was another Victoria's Secret. It was pink Victoria's Secret, red tropical print, date push-up bra, size small. I got this when I was in Florida at the bins, and it sold for $19. I ended up making $12.91 on it, and it sold in about 4 months of listing it. So I was okay with that. Not the worst. Not the best. But not the worst. And our next sale were these really cute Sam Edelman Ranger leather suede cork black wedge sandals, size 7.5. They sold for $36. I ended up making $26.29 on them, and they sold within a month of me listing them. So that was a really good pickup. I feel like these types of brands, the black color does better because I have ones that are almost very similar, but they're brown suede instead of black. And they, for some reason, those tend to sit. Like even with the Lucky brand boots, the tan ones are sitting, and all my black ones have sold. So I don't know. I have to think on if I'm going to keep picking up tan. I mean, they should do well, but they're not. So I don't know. We'll see. I did have a run of shoes this past week as well. So let's see. Our next sale is actually a dog item. It was this really cute padded aqua cherry harness, ruffle dress with an adjustable chest strap for size small dog. It sold for $12. I technically didn't make any money on this. I bought a bag of dog clothes for $25, so I'm just taking the $7.33 out of that. It did sell within a couple of months of listing it. It was really cute, and the girl that got it was super happy. She loved it. So it did have one flaw. It was missing this bow, and I did mention that in my description because you don't want someone to get mad about it. Next, I sold this pair of Tom's Snow Leopard Peep Toe Wedge heels, size 12. I've had these for a very long time, and I was super happy to sell them. They took a year to sell, basically, and I did pay a little bit more for them than I normally would. They did sell finally for $26. I ended up making $16.08. And like I said, it did take a year to sell, so good riddance. Would I pick them up again? I don't know. They're really cute, and they looked almost brand new, so it would be a hard one not to pick up again, but I don't know. We'll see. Another kids item sale. I sold these Columbia Kids Cypress Brook 2 pants, black, size extra small. They sold for $23 plus a shipping discount. I ended up making $16.07, and they took 7 months to sell. But that was a really good kids flip. These have actually been at the Real for 3.5 months or so. And I got them back because I had a bunch of stuff there that was literally like, they were selling it for pennies. And I said, absolutely not. So I had them return the stuff because after 90 days, you can get it returned for free. I was actually about to send these back out to the Real, but someone bought them. So I'm actually happy because I probably got more doing this than sending them to the Real at this point. Oops, wrong button. Always a wrong button at some point. Next sale was another fun one. She actually messaged me, can you send these out ASAP? I have a party I want to wear them to. I said, absolutely. If you buy them this morning, I will send them out today. If you don't buy them this morning, I'll send them out tomorrow. So she immediately sent me an offer for $30, which I accepted. They're Colin Stewart leather heeled lace front boots, pink mauve, size 9. They had that like Timberland kind of look to them, like the laces and stuff. They were in pretty good condition, but they did have some spotting on them. You can see in the back of this shoe, it has some spotting. Anyway, all of that was in my description, but they did still sell for $30. I ended up making $23.35 on them, and they sold within 3 months, which isn't too bad because they definitely take a special kind of person to buy them because I would kill myself trying to wear those. We got 2 more sales, and then that will be it for today. So our next one is actually from a mystery box that I have not filmed yet. So I already sent this out, so I'll have to stick in this picture again when I film the mystery unboxing. But it was this Newberry custom ruffle off-shoulder blouse, size large, sage green. It was new with tags. It sold for $22 with a shipping discount. I ended up making $15.88 on it, and it sold within 2 days of listing it. So I was super happy about that because, spoiler alert, I don't know if I'm going to make any more money on that box. So there's that. And then last sale was this Michael Kors 1981 phone wallet wristless black. It sold for $30 on an offer. I ended up making $21.10 on it, and it took about 5 months to sell. So I was super happy with that. And those are the sales for the last 3 weeks. It was a little slow for a while, but then it picked up again. I also last week made about 33 sales at buy, sell, trade, kids and adult. I did 20 at kids and 13 at adult. The place that I am now doing personal training is near some buy, sell trades I normally don't go to because it's a different part of town. So I went there last week and they gave me a lot more money per item than the ones near me. So I may start taking stuff more often up there when I go see her and see how that goes. But I am listing some kids stuff. And then I'm tired of some kids stuff. I'm getting through my death pile, money pile, whatever you want to call it. And I am not thrifting a ton right now, or trying not to. I've got art projects. I've got so much stuff going on right now. And if you watch this, thank you for coming. And I hope you enjoyed it, seeing in real time over the last couple weeks what's been selling for me, for how much and how long it's taking for it to sell. So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I will maybe see you in 2 weeks. I've got some unboxings to do and some other stuff. And like I said in my last video yesterday, I'm kind of just not trying to stress myself out about getting stuff up. So there will be new content. It just is going to kind of trickle in when I have time because I am working on myself this year. So, and I'm going to end it now. So I hope you guys had a good one and had a good weekend. And remember to help control the pet population and have your pets spayed or neutered. Bye, guys.